Today's marking the 4th anniversary of my father, Mohammed Saleem's brutal terrorist murder on our streets in the UK on the 29th of April 2013. It'll be Dad's 4-year anniversary tomorrow. So it just seems like yesterday. I mean, everything comes back. You relive it most days because we live on the street where it happened. We walk past the scene every day. So yes, it is very raw. My mum today seemed really distraught because she knows it's coming up, and while we were filming with the Islamic Human Rights Commission today on a new documentary that's been commissioned by them on Islamophobia near the scene where Dad was murdered, which is literally a stone throw from our house, my mum was walking down the street and she looked terribly upset because obviously it was her husband, and on a street where he lived all his life for over 30 years, and to get brutally murdered like that, it's just, you wouldn't expect it. And for us, we always feel like, I wish we were there, I wish we could have stopped it, because it's literally a stone throw away. You don't expect this to happen here in the UK on our streets. Lee Rigby was murdered 3 weeks after my father's brutal terrorist murder, and Theresa May went out with the Cobra meetings. Muslims were condemning the attack. There were, meetings across the country. The media went crazy. All Muslims are terrorists. The headlines just ran that. We as Muslims had to apologise for this. But when my father's terrorist murder, in a similar attack on our streets in the UK, and also Pavlo went on a bombing campaign. He bombed mosques. He put nail bombs outside 3 mosques. And we didn't get the same publicity. It was very, very, very quiet on the media front. And we need to challenge the media because this constant Islamophobic rhetoric that they keep pushing out is not on. When Muslims are being murdered on our streets, when mosques are being bombed and graffitied, and these don't get reported. So we need to really challenge the media and our politicians. I personally have dealt with it through being active. I speak on many high-profile platforms. I challenge the government's rhetoric, the racist Islamophobic rhetoric that the Conservative government is constantly spewing out, and Theresa May is spewing out. And I also speak on racism and Islamophobia on many platforms, and I work with lots of campaigning groups such as Stop the War Coalition, Stand Up to Racism, Unite Against Fascism, Muslim Engagement and Development. I've even written for The Independent. Tomorrow I'll have a piece with the Middle Eastern Eye, which will be about the Dad's 4-year anniversary and how the rise of Islamophobia has risen to unprecedented levels around the world.